Hey friends, good morning. Wishing everybody happy Lunar New Year here in New York City, in Chinatown, on one of my favorite little streets, right by the Namwa Tea Parlor. This is Doyers Street. The lines are long, folks are happy. Head over to Pell Street, see if we can find some lion dances and other festivities. Excuse me. Lots of people are out. Let's take a right here in the direction of the sound of the drums. Prince Ice, good morning, good evening actually. It's good to see you. Wishing everybody happy, healthy, and safe Lunar New Year. I hear the drums. Nabul, Dave, Donna, welcome everybody. Day of celebrations. Oh yeah. that? Oh, good morning, everybody. Off to a strong start. Like I said, here in Chinatown, New York City. This is Pell Street. Let's go see some of the lanterns. Let's go see some of the firecrackers. And then the main event that I hope we get to is the big Firecracker Ceremony. But I'm a little unclear on what time it is, so stay tuned. We'll see if we can figure that out. Nabul, Joanne, Paul, Sally, Robojax. It's good to see everybody. I would ask one favor if you're a channel regular. You know, it's a big ceremony. There's going to be lots and lots of people out, so if there's buffering, just let folks know to be chill about it. We'll do our best. Let's go see some of what's happening here in Chinatown today. Obviously, lots of folks are out at the various restaurants. There was a huge line at Namwa Tea Parlor. House of Joy, big line. I love it. Everybody's out to celebrate the community and the new year. I hear more drumming. Oh, over by my favorite restaurant, Wohop, at 17 Mott Street. Let's go check it out. How cool is that? Let me show you guys, before we head out of this area, let me just show you this mural right over here, which is really beautiful. And it's basically, I saw what Marv said. I really, you know, the shooting in Los Angeles is appalling. When I left this morning, I read about it, but we didn't know anything about it really. So it's an appalling tragedy. You know, when we learn more, we can talk about it maybe. But today we're going to focus on the celebration. We're going to focus on this wonderful community here in New York City and supporting them and lifting them up and celebrating with them. And, you know, obviously sending our thoughts, love, and all good wishes to our friends in Los Angeles. Teresa's here, Sal's here. It's good to see everybody. Let's start heading over to Sara Roosevelt Park, which is where there's a big firecracker ceremony. Again, I just don't know what time. If anybody knows what time that firecracker ceremony is going to be at Sara Roosevelt Park, let me know. But let's start heading in that direction and see what festivities are happening over there. And as we walk through Chinatown, we'll see lots of individual celebrations with firecrackers and stuff. And the beautiful, beautiful decorations here in Chinatown. Oh, check this out. PH, good to see you. And again, happy Lunar New Year to everybody. Happy, healthy, safe. Today, for us here in New York City, we'll focus on it as a day of celebration for this wonderful community as we explore Chinatown together. Look how many people have come out. But like I said, let's start heading over to Sara Roosevelt Park and see what's going on over there. Hopefully we won't miss the firecracker ceremony. But I think I'm more afraid that we'll stand there for hours. But let's head in that direction and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on today. Actually, you know, here's what could be helpful. If anybody at home has another device, last year somebody from the New York City Parks Department was, I think, live streaming it on Instagram. So if anybody wants to look up the New York City Parks Instagram account and see what's going on at Roosevelt Park, that's where we're headed next. That would be helpful. Coming up on Canal Street. We're going to go right. And again, head over to Sara Roosevelt Park and see what's going on. Super good to see everybody today. Hang on out and celebrate Lunar New Year together. Big police presence, as you might imagine. And Prince Ice, thank you for the updates. Thank you. Going to do our best today, folks. Lots of people have come out to celebrate. It's a beautiful day here in New York City. Not too cold. I love it. All of the vendors are out with poppers. Don't the lanterns look beautiful? It says it's, yeah, I know it's supposed to start. The problem is that the time frame for the event is 11 to 3. 11 to 3, which is an awfully big window. So I was curious if we could narrow it down anymore, but we may not be able to. Oh, Sal, congrats, pal. It's awesome. DM asking those philosophical questions that only they can answer for themselves. Right here on Hester Street. Why don't we hang right here? Hester Street is a fascinating street. The Lower East Side itself super fascinating as it's sort of crossing between Chinatown and the old Jewish neighborhood here in New York City, in Manhattan specifically. And so you still sometimes see remnants of both, including synagogues. And Hester Street, probably a lot of folks know from the movie. Perhaps. Ooh, a lot of Asian bakeries. Oh God, I'm so hungry. I didn't really eat this morning. So I'm gonna be thinking about all of the baked goods today.
Excuse me, sorry.
So let's head over to the park. See how the preparations are going. Last year, I did that as a recording. I wasn't doing as many live streams last year at the time. And I basically stood there watching the fire department. They were in charge of the firecrackers. And I watched them put it all together. It was, they have like an explosive squad. So let's go check out that. That should give us some indication of how long it will be. Nobody coming, nobody coming. Prince Ice, it's the New York City Parks. The official New York City Parks Instagram. The Parks Department. Sal, that's a terrific movie. Great music. Really good music. Last year, the mayor came and spoke. I assume if he's in town, he'll do the same this year, especially in light of yesterday, showing solidarity. So let's find, yeah, here's lots of people, lots of folks lined up. We do have our press pass, just in case. Let's go see how close we can get. And we have our long arms. Oh yeah, I think we might be right on time. Sorry. Sorry, bear with me. I'll find the best spot I can. Brian Bell, Ramona. Again, good to see everybody here in Chinatown for today's Lunar New Year festivities, including a big firecracker ceremony. These are the firecrackers. So we actually have a okay spot. Right now they're doing the speeches. But that's a good sign. It means we're moving along. So we'll watch them do the speeches and we'll hang tight for the ceremony. Feel free to grab a beverage and hang on out. It's probably going to be a little while at least. But we have a decent spot here, so I think we're just going to hang tight. It's 21 awesome. Good to see you. Good to see everybody as we celebrate Lunar New Year here from New York City. Hey Tina, good to see you. Thanks everybody who's joining. Lion dance going by along Christie Street. Worth the wait, I hope, folks. I forgot from last year how unbelievably loud it is when the really round ones go, that go all at once. Whew. All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna head back towards the west, and hopefully the connection will pick up a little bit, and we'll go see if we can find some lion dances and drumming. So just bear with me a little bit as we get out of here, out of Sara Roosevelt Park. And I'll make a separate video later on with just the Firecracker Ceremony that you guys can share with friends and family. So just bear with me today. Yeah, I think after all that, hopefully the evil spirits are out of here. Everybody's celebrating. Hold on. Fixing my camera, bear with me. All right, we're gonna head back over to the west and see if we can find some lion dances, drumming, as we celebrate Lunar New Year, the year of the rabbit. And thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with us. As we get out of the park, the connection should get stronger and smoother. But there were thousands of people here to see the firecrackers. My God, my ears are still ringing. I think the phone does a thing where it limits the noise, and YouTube probably does the same thing. But in person, like, everybody was covering their ears up. It's hysterical. It's so loud. Unbelievably loud. So let's head out of here. We're at Christy and Hester, and we're gonna walk down Hester a little bit. I guess we've stopped traffic. How cool is that? A gigantic New York City thank you to Prince Ice and Sue K. 5,000 Korean won, 10 US dollars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 5,000 times over, 10 times over from here in New York City, celebrating Year of the Rabbit, Lunar New Year in Chinatown, Manhattan. Some incredible lion dancing there, and we were up close and personal. Let's go see some more as we explore the streets of Manhattan's Chinatown. Big thanks to everybody for being with us. I can hardly hear my own voice from still how loud the firecrackers were. Oh, I love it. This is such a fun day. Please do bear with any buffering. There's thousands of people out, so we'll do our best. We'll keep moving around. Got some serious pyrotechnics right here. And again, a big New York City thank you to Prince Ice and Sue K for the generous contributions. We appreciate you. Christian, good to see you. Sue K saying, so neat to see what folks do in different New York City neighborhoods, different times of the year. Absolutely. The streets are completely covered in confetti and glitter. What did Homer Simpson say? What better way to celebrate the United States of America than to blow up a small part of it?
Hey, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh.
In this case, Lunar New Year celebrations. Oh, I love it. Ambrose, there's no raining on this parade. Stormy's liking the sparklers. Gotta let the kids stay with their family. This is amazing. Thousands of people have come out now. Yeah, I know the fireworks aren't for everybody, but I think for Lunar New Year, it's a traditional part of the experience. No, it's so funny. Some people are better at shooting off the poppers than others. Not everybody's a pro. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Everybody out to celebrate. Happy, healthy, safe, prosperous New Year, Year of the Rabbit.
Talking boob on the video.
Ambrose says you have to be moderately strong. So many sad children. I think you're right, but even some adults have trouble with them. Oh my God, look how many. This is like the umbrellas after the rain. The thousands of poppers and sparklers and everything. Oh my God, this is so wonderful. At the corner of Bayard and Mott. And you may notice that some of the street signs in Chinatown are written in both English and in Chinese. And there was a really interesting New York Times article about that. How that came about.
It doesn't have the resolving power. I could care less about the look that much. I like it.
Coming up on one of our favorite restaurants, Woha, that's 17 Mott Street. Unbelievably good food. And I think it's been there since just about 1937, if I remember correctly, so it's super old. Feel free to add into the chat your favorite Chinatown restaurants, businesses, other things that people should check out. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my God, the ground is like slippery from everything that's been launched into the air. It's hysterical. Absolutely massive celebration here. Ambrose's vote, Chinatown Ice Cream Factory for the taro flavor. That sounds delicious. So many folks have come out. This is actually around where we started the stream today. We saw some lion dances near Doyers at the very beginning. After I get home and try to get my hearing back, I'll try to cut the video into a smaller one so I can take out the hour of waiting for Eric Adams at the Firecracker Ceremony. Oh well. Part of the joy of live streaming is you never know quite how it's all going to work out. Let's go see some of the folks over here. Oh, and I'll show you guys again as we pray for our friends in Los Angeles. A beautiful mural here in Chinatown. Let me just turn the corner here at Moscow Street, one of my favorite streets in all of the city because look how long the street is. Moscow Street here, but let's just take a quick look at this beautiful mural again as we think about our friends in Los Angeles. Hey, Lino's here. Always good to see you. Mrs. Tam's Egg Cakes on Moscow Street. Here we are on Moscow Street. And JK, fan of Wohop as well. It really is my favorite. Lots of folks in line for some fried dumplings. Oh my God, everything sounds so good. I kind of ran out of the house this morning without eating, so after the stream, I'll be looking around and having some stuff here in Chinatown. Let me show you one more little bit of street art. You're the rabbit. Alibaba here from Montreal, Canada. It's good to see everybody. Let's go check out Wohop. And I'm just going to kind of wander the streets a little bit. We're coming to the end of the battery life here, so wander the streets of Chinatown a little bit more, see if we can find any other lions and drums. But for everybody who's hung out with us today, gigantic thank you. And again, a thank you to Prince Ice and Sue K for the wonderful contributions. RJ, hitting that like button. God, doesn't all the food sound wonderful? Over here, 17 Mott Street, my favorite. Wohop. Incredible food, lots of history, and the people who work there are really wonderful. And But be aware, there's almost always a long line.
Stop, wait.
Oh, there's a...
Whew. It's starting to cool off here considerably. Maybe I've just been outside so long. Show you guys some of the old pictures of Chinatown. How about some fluffy, rich, creamy cheese tarts? Chinatown Fair, play some video games. Super famous. Arcade. Buddha Bodai One kosher vegetarian restaurant. Oh, and speaking of Alibaba, Alibaba Organic Marketplace right here at the corner. Chatham Square up ahead. One of the more unique spots in the city, connecting a bunch of different streets here. Let's go over to Doyers. Let's walk through Doyers. Like I said, we're just going to wander the streets a little bit. Connection's probably going to go in and out, so just bear with us. But we'll see a little more of Chinatown with the remaining battery life we have. And hopefully we'll find a little more lion dancing and drums. But obviously plenty of amazing restaurants, festivities and celebrations here in Chinatown for Lunar New Year. I can hear some drumming to our right. Maybe we'll pop across if the light is in our favor. Let's see.
Hi, Mommy.
Do. Doing lots of waves and hand signals. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Really beautiful celebration here. Lynn asked, do we ever go to Ellis Island? We have been. It's probably been years. My wife and I went to the Statue of Liberty a long time ago. I don't even know how many years now. Somebody else was asking about that recently, so I'll definitely try to get there again since the Statue of Liberty did reopen. but there's a huge amount of security, and I don't know the story with filming or anything, so I'll need to do some research, but it's, you know, I had a really good time there. I do remember walking up there is super difficult, but it's such an important part of New York City. So hopefully I'll get back there before too long.
I don't really notice it. Today, I woke up, yeah, I was like, oh, this is what I'm eating. The food looks so good. It looks so good.
And everybody who's joined us today, new and old, thanks for being with us, celebrating Lunar New Year here in Chinatown. Show you guys some of the food folks are having. Oh my God, everything smells and looks so delicious. I mean, it doesn't help that I didn't really eat this morning, but Chinatown is literally one of my favorite places to be in New York City any time of the year.
Show that was meant.
Oh, it smells so good. Whoops, falling off the curb. Oh, it smells so good here. Here's the Namwa Tea Parlor, super famous, probably gonna be a really long line. Oh yeah, huge line. Ooh, Ambrose went 2 weeks ago to the Statue of Liberty. So how high, did you just visit the island or did you go up? And if you went up, how high did you go? Tell us about your experience, please. Oh, everything smells and looks so good here. Lizzie went. Yeah, there is airport style security. They're really serious about the security there. And I remember when we went, there's airport style security to get to the island, and then if you're going to go up, you have to go through additional layers of security. So it's really serious stuff. And it's not for the claustrophobic if you go up.
Yeah? I ate so much yesterday.
Lino said, oh, you went all the way to the Crown. Incredible. Yeah, I really want to do that again one of these days, if I can find the time. Lino says, Mrs. Tam had a stand on Moscow for years. She made egg waffle cakes. The line was always long. She put her kids through college on the money she made from the cakes. That's incredible. And Blinn says, my great-grandparents came over to Ellis Island. What a really beautiful day, folks. Celebrating together Lunar New Year, Year of the Rabbit, with all of you, my friends. Live here from New York City's Chinatown in Manhattan. people pushing strollers are not in very much luck today. Gotta tell you. Crowd central.
I think I had a good shot.
Oh my gosh, I really love this. All right, so we're sub 10% on the battery. So we're coming to the end, folks. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who joined us today. We had such a good time with everybody. Like I said, when I get home, I'll try to edit the video down to something much shorter with some lion dancing, the Firecracker Ceremony, and some stuff that will be easier for you guys to share with family and friends. But other than that, just want to wish everybody a prosperous, happy, healthy, safe Lunar New Year, Year of the Rabbit. And again, a big thank you to Prince Ice, Suke for the very generous contributions. We appreciate you. Loved hanging out, loved seeing everybody, loved celebrating. And we'll see you again real soon. Signing off from Mott Street at Bayard here in Manhattan's Chinatown. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Happy Lunar New Year.